Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me for this 20-minute vinyasa flow. Start by bringing yourself to tabletop. Wrists below the shoulders, knees, hips distance apart. Then spinning the fingers out to face the sides of the mat. Beginning by gently rocking from side to side, transferring the weight into the wrists. You can move in any direction that feels most freeing to you. Just beginning to prepare the wrists to take the body's weight. Begin to spin the fingers forwards, gradually tucking the toes, pressing into the toes and the hands, lifting the hips high and bringing yourself to downward dog. Staying for a few grounding breaths in downward dog. You can begin to pedal out the legs, or maybe finding that stillness is where you'd like to stay. And then slowly walking yourself forwards to the top of the mat, coming to a halfway lift. Inhale in position and exhale to release. Lower down to forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms high and lift the gaze to the sky. Exhale to release the hands. Come to Tadasana. Inhale, circle arms high. Exhale to fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to lower down. Grounding the hands, stepping both of the feet back to plank. Sending the gaze forwards. Inhale in position. Lower the knees and lower down through modified chaturanga. Walking the hands forwards. Grounding the forearms and lifting the gaze to come to Sphinx pose. Taking a few breaths here and walking the hands below the shoulders, lifting yourself back to downward dog. Taking a few more moments to pedal out the legs, soften into the hamstrings. Maybe sway the body from side to side. Look forwards and then step to the top of the mat. Come to a halfway fold. Exhale to full fold. Inhale, circle the arms overhead and lift the gaze. Exhale to Tadasana. Inhale, draw the arms high. Exhale to fold, lower down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to lower down. Step the right foot back, lower the right knee. Inhale, draw the arms high, come to low lunge. Pressing firmly down through your foundation and then drawing the arms wide to a cactus arm shape. Inhale, draw the arms skywards. Exhale to release the arms either side of the front foot and extend the front leg. Beginning to flex the front foot. Stretching down the back of the front leg. Exhaling deeply here. Bending into the front knee, picking up the back knee, finding your balance and drawing the arms skywards as you come to high lunge. Staying for a few moments, just really grounding down through your foundation. And begin to twist to the left side, open the arms out to a T shape. Inhale, draw arms skywards. And exhale to release the hands, step back to plank. Lift the gaze, inhale in position. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Lowering the tops of the feet, keeping the elbows lifted, walking the hands forwards and pressing up to come to cobra. Rolling the shoulders back, inhaling deeply in position. And as you exhale, lower the chest, walk the hands back. Lift the hips, come to downward dog. Pedaling out the legs once more, exploring any movements that feel welcome in downward dog. Bringing yourself back to stillness, lifting the gaze. And this time taking a little hop to the top of the mat. Inhale in a halfway fold. Exhale to release down to forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms high. And exhale to Tadasana. Soften the shoulders, inhale. Exhale, ride the breath down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to ground the hands, this time stepping the left leg back. Lower the left knee, and as you inhale, draw arms skywards. Rooting down through your foundation. Inhale in position, and as you exhale, begin to draw the arms wide to a cactus shape, puffing out the chest, inviting a slight back bend. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale to frame the front foot, begin to extend the front leg, flexing the front foot, and beginning to exhale deeply, channeling any discomfort here, just working with the breath, coming back, picking up the back knee and drawing the arms skywards to come to high lunge. Using the strength in your legs to find balance, twisting out to the right side and opening the arms to a T shape. Inhale as you untwist, release the arms to frame the front foot, step back to plank. Inhale in position, exhale, lower down through chaturanga, pressing all the way through to up dog. Hips lifted, thighs lifted. Coming back to downward dog. Staying for a few grounding breaths here. Inhale, begin to extend the right leg, opening the right hip to stack over left and looking under the left shoulder. Rippling the body forwards, bringing the knee towards the nose and planting the foot in between the hands. Spinning out on the left foot and coming to warrior two. Staying rooted through your foundation. Inhale, reach forwards, come up and back through reverse warrior. And as you exhale, take the right hand down to the inside of the right foot. Bring the left hand to the top of the mat, looking under the left shoulder. Inhale through warrior two. Begin to extend the front leg, bend the back leg. Bring yourself to skandasana. And just transitioning from side to side for a few rounds, bending right leg, extending left, opening the arms out. Bring hands into prayer, bending left knee, extending right. And then making your way back to warrior two. With the right knee bent, arms come out to a T shape. Windmill the arms down, square the hips, step back to plank. Inhale in position, exhale through chaturanga, pressing up to up dog. And then lifting yourself back to downward dog. Slowly begin to lift the left leg, stacking the left hip. Beginning to bend the knee if comfortable and looking under the right shoulder. Rippling the body forwards, bringing knee to nose and stepping the foot in between the hands. Windmilling the arms, pivoting the right foot as you come to warrior two. Inhale to come up through reverse warrior. And as you exhale, this time taking the left hand to the inside of the left leg. And beginning to extend the right arm to the top of the mat. Inhale up through warrior two. And moving through those skandasana transitions once more. Seeing if you can stay as low to the ground as is comfortable. You can keep the hands in prayer, you can extend the arms. And then slowly begin to bring yourself back to warrior two. This time bringing both of the feet to face the side of the mat, bringing hands to hips, puffing out the chest, and on your exhale begin to fold. Hands can stay on the hips or hands can come down to the mat. Head can lower to the mat if that's accessible to you. And just staying for a few steady breaths, just to surrender to the fold. With every exhale, inviting the body to let go. Inhale to lift halfway and lift yourself all the way back up. Spin the toes out, keeping the heels where they are and begin to bend the knees, bringing yourself to goddess pose. Hands can stay on hips or hands can come to prayer at heart center. Focusing on keeping the tailbone tucked And making sure that the knees are in the same direction as the feet, so the knees aren't creeping forwards. Inhale to extend the legs. Spin the feet back out. Bring yourself back to plank, lifting the gaze. Exhale through chaturanga, press up all the way through upward dog. Exhale back to downward dog. Taking a few grounding breaths. Lifting the gaze and stepping, hopping or jumping forwards to a halfway fold. Inhale in position, exhale, begin to lower back down. Begin to walk the feet out to the sides of the mat. And bend the knees to lower the hips, bringing yourself to a yogi squat or coming to Mallasana. Hands can be in prayer and heart center. Taking a few moments here, maybe closing down the eyes. Just tuning into the breath. And then slowly extending the legs, widening the stance of the feet, placing the left hand in the middle in a triangular formation, and extending the right arm skywards as you twist to open, lifting the gaze to the sky if comfortable, and then grounding right hand, extending left, spinning to twist open to the left side. Exhale to release. Walking the feet in once more, stepping the feet back. Lower the knees, lower the hips. Begin to walk the hands forwards, allowing the chest to soften towards the ground as you bring yourself to puppy pose. Maybe allowing the forehead to lower to the ground. Just beginning to invite a deeper breath, gradually slowing the body down. Lift yourself back up to tabletop. Bring the knees out wide, big toes come to touch. And sink the hips to the heels. Bring yourself to child's pose. And just taking these next few moments just to come back to a steadier breath. And pressing your way back up to a kneeling position. Swinging the legs out round. And then lowering yourself all the way down to the mat, giving yourself time to reconnect the spine with the mat. Bending the knees and just hugging the knees into the chest, bringing the body into a ball. Then lower the spine back down to the mat, shuffle the hips over to the right. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and draw the knees over to the left side. Extending the right arm to the right side and sending the gaze over to the right fingertips as you come to a spinal twist. A deep release. Inhale back through center. Shuffle the hips over to the left side. Right hand comes to the left knee and draws the knees over to the side as the left arm extends and the gaze comes to the left side of the room. Bring yourself back through center. And then slowly releasing the legs down to the mat, softening the arms either sides of the body. Beginning to invite an even deeper breath into the body as you allow yourself to completely surrender to the mat and soften into stillness. In these next few moments, just allowing your breath to wash over you. Just enjoying the warmth you might be experiencing in your body. And slowly coming back to the space. Extend the arms overhead for a full body stretch. And then bend the knees into the chest, hug the body into a ball shape. Finally rolling over onto one side, taking a moment just to adjust to the space around you and then pressing yourself back up to a seated position. Bringing the hands to the knees, softening shoulders away from ears and closing down the eyes. Taking a few moments just to reflect. And finally bringing hands into prayer, heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.